there have been scientific studies on the topic of water being held in a bowl. It's going to obviously take the shape, but what about it being outside the bowl and it's going to take the shape? Well, I've never heard any studies about water taking the shape of a shape that is on it. So, I put tape on here and I drew on it a black circle. And these were separate drops before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look, it has the same shape too.
What did I drop? Okay, so Ryder, you guys heard what he just said, and now that's the result.
Same corner.
Wow.
Same round.
That's pretty smart. That's quite an observant thing and quite a smart dude to think of even doing a test like that. For real. So,
seriously, look at it. Look at it.
I can see it. That's pretty wild, Ryder. It's the same shape and everything. Let me see the tape again. Show me. That's crazy. Okay. Stuff's in my bed. Okay, so I just had an emotional breakdown with the storage unit. Anyway, I told them they deserve payment for therapy from me. Because I owe them. I don't even know, at least 3 or 4 times a year I freak out on them. Because I owe so much money. I'll pay off my storage unit and then be able to get into the unit but never go. I've been there one time. I've been there twice. The first time I went, I had a ride and stuff in a truck, but the cops were raiding somebody's storage unit right next to mine, and I didn't want to deal with that. Plus, I recognized one of the cops from harassing my cousin, which means I got harassed because of my cousin, and because I'm my cousin's cousin is why I got harassed. But anyways, so I had them leave right away. We did a U-turn in the storage unit parking lot, and we're like, no, thank you. And I thought either way it was still respectful to not bother them, and they're busy, and they needed all their space, I guess. They don't fuck around too much. I don't want to bother with them. Anyways, well, they do fuck around, but in the end, they're the bosses, right? So the bottom line is I went one time with the same friend, and I wasn't prepared. It was like like a last moment thing, a spur of the moment thing. Get up and get them, dude. Where are they? They're over here on the floor.
Where?
And a grocery bag in the big. You brought them to me. You did. They're right there. What are you doing, man? Don't stress me out, Ryder, okay? If you want them, get them. So anyways, I decided right now that I would make a video because I was talking to Ryder, my son, and I was talking to my other kid last night. And I probably shouldn't be saying my kids' names on the internet. I got to figure that one out. So anyways, but then they're on the internet too making videos. So I don't know what the right thing is to do half the time about certain shit, especially with this new online. And it's not new, but it's all new to me somehow. I just don't know how to handle it, but I think that it's been more than... Don't you start cutting your hair, dude.
You straighten my hair to this length?
Baby, stop.
What?
Stop. Your hair's perfect. I'm going to do your hair perfect for your little thing. We're going to make it black. We can dye it. But we're not cutting it, dude. Your hair is layered, so it's perfect. We can do the little fucking things like... freaking things like this. Okay? Don't do it, Ryder James. You'll be in too much trouble. Please stop. And so anyways... I shouldn't even know, I don't even know why I get stressed out because he's not going to do it. I mean,
How do you know I aren't?
Well, I was thinking about those videos you made when you cut your hair before last year. We had to shave his head. We had to shave his head because he cut his hair so crazy. And he made a video about it. And he said something about, because I'm cutting my hair without my mom's permission. Or something. It's so funny. And, anyways, Joshua ended up, and I gotta not say their names. I gotta figure this out. No, see, then I don't really know because Joshua makes videos too. So this, new day and age is crazy. But either way, my kids had to shave his head because he cut his hair off, and then his brother shaved his head to make his brother feel better. Because I knew he was doing something that seemed kind of manic, even though he's really young, right? It seemed kind of manic, and I thought, oh God, he's gonna have a meltdown after a while. He's acting like he likes it now, but in a little while, he'll have a meltdown, and this isn't gonna be good.
Every time I have an emotional breakdown, I shave my head.
That's not true. Stop lying. Get out of my video.
I cut part of my hair.
He's so full of baloney. He's such a fat liar sometimes. Stop it.
I cut more.
Bo, Ryder, James, knock it off. Stop being dishonest. I don't like it. Come on now. This is my video, dude.
Okay. How do I?
Right here. Pull it open. You see there's like a line. There's like a line right here. It has dot to dot right there, and you just pull it. You find the spot. Maybe it doesn't have dot to dot, but that's how it works. Okay, so anyways, we were talking about me. Look at, I want to keep my fat body out of this video.
Not that fat.
So, I'm so big now.
Why is it wet?
I got big again. Because there's water right here, buddy. So, anyways, Savvy's, I poked a hole in the lid. See, I poked little holes in the top of the bottle for my grandkids so that they can drink better, comfortably. But then it ends up getting on my bed, which, thank God I have a cover on the bed. So, anyways, I'm so grungy, dude, grungy and dirty and nasty, girl. I don't want to call myself nasty, but it is nasty. Stop, Ryder!
What?
Hi. That I have the top soft mattress cover, and then on top of it too, right? On top of the situation, and like my grandkid spits up on my white cover mattress, and I sometimes just don't give a fuck and leave it there, and still sleep on the shit after it dried. Or if it's wet, I'll just throw a towel, I'll fold it in half and sleep on that. Depression sucks. I can't even stand it. So anyways, I don't know why. I'm just whatever, dude. And maybe other people. What is that?
What is what?
It's on my finger, dude.
Who's who? What is
Something
what?
plastic. Oh, from the green wipey bag.
Just get over.
I'm not. You're upsetting me. So listen here. No, get a towel, dude. Get a towel. The gray towel over here is dry. Get it? And what are you doing? You're leaving the wipies open? They're going to get ruined?
Man, I'm gonna still clean the bed.
No. Pull the thing back down. You already have a clean towel, dude. Oh, Lord Jesus, save me, dude. Okay, whatever the case is, put my sheet back onto the bed. Put that towel, fold it in half, and put it back on the mattress, dude. I'm supposed to be able to relax right now and go to sleep and take a little bit of time to relax before the baby comes back, dude. You're not listening, son. And that's why you're in trouble, Ryder. There you go. Put it right here, buddy. And then, no, leave it like this. It's not going to soak through. There's not that much water on there. Please stop it.
Stop it.
It's not even throw up from Savvy or nothing. It's water.
Stop it.
Put the sheet back on, retardo. You're making me mad.
Stop it.
Okay. So, I say retardo lovingly. Know that.
Yeah, know that. Just know it. Just know it and own it.
So anyways, all this point in time right now is to tell you guys about methylene blue. I did the oregano oil and I'm still doing it. I just am so depressed lately that I have not wanted to strain the oregano oil out. That's all my problem is right now. And even now I'm just thinking about doing it for a split second and I don't want to get up and do it. Something's fucking wrong with me. Obviously. But then during this period of time, I was still taking the oregano oil and I just haven't had it for like, I don't know. Those are holes in my wall, just so you know they're not bugs or nothing, okay?
Just say something's wrong with you.
Well, no, I saw a video yesterday with somebody had cockroach in their fucking video and nobody, I mean, like, I would have taken that shit out, but I don't have cockroaches, just so you know. I have mice, but they're almost, I think they're gone. I haven't seen any for a long time and I put so many traps out, it wasn't funny.
It's been years. The colony has been extinct. Only one will survive.
You know, huh? I was in the garage last night, and when I walked out of the garage, I thought, you're a dumb bitch to think that all those mice are gone for real, right? Like, if we caught, I don't even know, to be honest, over 10 mice. And I couldn't stand it, dude. I knew that I had seen at least 2 different mice. And I knew that there was a problem. And so I know there has to still be a problem, and I just don't see them is what I think there is. And so I had put a lot of mouse traps out still, and I think that
His name is Steven. He's lonely.
Ay. I'm not sure. I'm in my own video, buddy. So anyways, I think the mice learn really, really fast because they started getting caught, and then after a while, you just don't catch any. And I think it's hard to imagine they're all gone. There's just no fucking way. There's just no fucking way. I think we caught 13, 14 mice, something like that, right? Oh, it was wretched to even have to get rid of those mice was just horrible. Thank God Joshua would do it. I don't know what my problem was, because when I was a kid, and I remember when we were little, I lived in the same house for like, I don't know, 7 years or something crazy like that. Not a lot. It seems like a lot, but it wasn't. From like the age of 6 or 7 until I was 13. And so, anyways, that was a lot of years for me in the same house. I think that's the longest I've ever lived in a house. I never thought about that before. I think the longest I've ever lived in a stable home, which wasn't stable because my stepdad was a wife beater and a fucking child beater and shit, but I think the longest I ever lived stably in the same residence was 6 years. I've never known that about myself. I'm 51 years old. And I don't think I've ever lived in the same house longer than 2 years as an adult. Like right now, I'm over 2 years. I mean, I don't think I ever really made it to the third year. I may have, but not longer than that ever, for sure. I don't think I have to even think about that too much. Since I've been an adult, which it doesn't seem like very fucking long, but I'm 51 years old. Since I've been an adult, facts are that I don't think I've lived in the same home for longer than 3 years, and I think 3 years is pushing it. And so right now I'm on my over second year. I'm over the second year marker by a couple of months. And I don't have any plans to go anywhere anytime soon. But the case is that that's just a branch in whatever the fuck I was trying to say, right? So I don't know why I got on the household deal. But I was trying to tell you about methylene blue. And so why did I go off on that house deal? Either way, it'll come to me. The bottom line is, ooh, look at that hairdo. The bottom line is that I've made some videos with the oregano oil and I have a bump on my arm, on my left arm. I have a skin tag on my left arm. They say it's just an old people tag, right? I have one of those on my legs too, but I had that one biopsied. It was my first mark of being old. Excuse me. And so the biopsy said it was benign. So I have those three things on my, well, no, then I have a lump on my back. Well, when I started the oregano oil, there was a lump on my back. And I started putting the oregano oil on it, and it seemed to get it was decreasing in my mind. But now I noticed last week that or in the last few days, but no longer than last week, that there's another bump above it. And like, it feels like the one bump I had has gotten wider, like a more of a spot. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it seems like it's increased even though it was flatter. And so, that's a mousetrap bruise. The mousetrap got my thumb. Anyways, I was trying to set it. So anyways, the case is that that's a concern of mine, but that's just what's going on, okay? And so then I ended up getting this mole. It develops, I don't know, in the last 10 years or something, so that was worrying me, and I started putting oregano oil, and it feels kind of funny when I move it around, okay? And I don't know, it seems like there's something else, but maybe not. And so the case is that it's also concerned me that it's all on my one left side, right? That just seems odd. All the little marks that concern me are on my left side. Like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to look at my face because you can usually tell that I have signs of having a stroke. I think you can still see that right here. And so the case is, I recently came across methylene blue. You can totally see the droopy side of my face. So I came across methylene blue, and I had made a couple of videos, I think, also I was trying to say about the oregano oil. And that's an update, basically. The oregano oil, I feel better and all that good stuff. And I was taking magnesium, and I feel better. But I'm deciding that I'm going to take, maybe that's why I haven't been doing the oregano oil. I decided that I'm not going to take anything right now and stop everything except smoking weed. I don't know how I can do that. And so, I mean, I could, but I would have to be put in a facility like the hospital or some kind of, I've done before. I've gone and been dishonest and said that I was having alcohol withdrawals, even though that's never happened to me because I don't have that kind of problem. Alcohol withdrawals, and alcohol withdrawals, like no joke, and that I needed to go into this detox for like 5 days so that I could detox off of alcohol. But really, I was needing to detox off of weed, and I couldn't tell them that because they won't admit you for that shit. But the truth is, I could quit doing some crazy substance, like methamphetamines. I could quit doing that on the streets on my own. Like, I got more stories about that crazy shit. But anyways, I could quit doing that in some crazy astronomical fucking scenarios that you could think of, which people don't normally get to quit doing that on the streets like that. Like, I've never done opiates, so don't think that crazy shit, but like in the fashion that you would use meth was just so extreme that you would not likely be able to quit doing that shit on the streets. But no, I did. And so that was a long time ago. I shouldn't have said that. Fuck. Any fucking ways. The truth is the truth. And so that was years and years ago, like over 20 or about 20 years ago. But maybe, I don't know, 8 years ago, I had a problem for a minute again. And I was able to quit doing that shit on my own, like in a regular living situation. I still had my own house and shit, but I couldn't quit smoking pot on my own back then. Now I just totally notice how droopy my face is that I'm paying attention to it, man. Even my lips. That's something I think this new medication, Methylene Blue, is going to help for sure. I'm pretty positive of that. So there's all this new research. Let's get into that. There's all this. That's 16 minutes of fucking talking, dude. If anybody listens to me this long, that's going to be fucking amazing, okay? Completely amazing. But either way, this is my own documentation for myself. And if anybody else comes across it and it helps them, then that's badass, okay? And if anybody can listen to me this fucking long, let me decline that call. If anybody can listen to me this long, then more power to you. Because I think I could do it, but I'm not sure I would. One thing I've been doing lately, and I've been fucking kind of embarrassing and shocking myself, but okay, unless I'm watching a regular movie. If I'm watching a regular movie, I don't do this. But if I'm watching anything that's interesting to me and I find educational or thought-provoking, analytically enticing, because I really like that stuff a lot. Anything I find like that, I freaking lately have been, depending on how slowly they talk, I've been putting the speed at a higher speed. Like usually 1.5 on average. I think lately it's like 1.75 on average. And I've been known to go as high as 2.0 on the speed of the video. I'd like to say that I normally just go to 125. I'd like to say I don't do that at all. But the case is, when my kid is present, like I probably couldn't do that at all with Joshua. In fact, I've tried it and he doesn't like it. He tells me to please fix it. But Rye, my baby, will literally be okay with 1.25 all the time. He won't even say nothing when it's on 1.25 at all. It's not like he doesn't seem to even notice. And if he does, it doesn't disturb him by any means. And he probably appreciates it himself. And 1.5, he's pretty good at it. Depends on what's going on, right? And I don't normally do, like, I don't think I've ever, like, tried to do 1.75. I think he goes fast enough as it is. But he is so intelligent. He is always absorbing the information. So please hold on a second.
I call this the cesarean sound snail.
I love you, and I want to give you your time, but he's in a lot of trouble, and especially he has to be careful with that social media baloney. So I'm going to stick to my guns. Sorry. So the reason I paid attention earlier, this is a Lego creation he wants to show off, and it's very minimal and just like nothing. And I mean, it's something, it's beautiful, I love you, but I mean, that other stuff with the water was so intensely intelligent to my mind. So anyways, it needed immediate attention and acknowledgement, in my opinion, love. So what I was saying is, what was I saying right or now? I forgot. Little turkey. Oh, the speed on the TV. So, yeah. So that's whatever's going on. I don't know why I said that, but the case is, Something made me say that spontaneously. The case is that, it probably had something to do with that. If anybody's still listening to my video, that'd be impressive. More power to you. And I'm just amazed. And so, like, I don't even know, whatever ever would come of my life, you deserve shop. If I ever have a merchant shop, you deserve everything at the merchant shop if you still are here. In fact, let's say that. I don't know that anybody's going to be able to watch this entire video at 20 minutes and 22 seconds, but if you make a comment, like today, if you ever make a comment right now after 20 minutes and 32 seconds and you say something crazy like, I made my comment, I mean, anything, man, and you refer to the fact that I said you're going to have, an unlimited, I gotta be careful with that though, right? Next thing I know, there'll be like OG Granny Crump freaking stickers on the back of people's cars. And it'll be that crazy day that I just said that my stupid son-in-law tried to call me and his mom gets to be Grandma Winter. Hi, beautiful woman. She deserves it. She's the greatest, but I definitely don't deserve Granny Crump, right? So I named my one of my YouTube channels OG Granny Crump. Yeah, oh God. So if you say anything about OG Granny Crump, then you're gonna get to have like a lifetime supply of 2 selections off my merch shop, okay? Anyways, we'll say a 5-year supply of 2 free merchant items. Yeah, okay. Anyways, but you got to comment something that tells me you listened until this minute, like 20 minutes and whatever, 20 minutes ago. Shit, you wouldn't get this message if you did only listen to 15 minutes or I'd give you that same thing too. Anyways, the case is, I think there's ways to go back and check the statistics, so you couldn't just do this if your friend told you.
What is this?
And actually, there'd be a time limit, right? So whenever it is that I became popular, if I ever became popular, that's crazy. But I'm really documenting this in the end period. The end. That's Joshua's costume. You know, it's
this
Art. It's probably the mask.
That isn't the mask.
That's Art the Clown's mask. Yeah, that's his hat. His black hat. Feel it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the costumes came today from Amazon.
Can I show them the hand things?
No, you're in trouble. Anyways, it's hard to be disciplinary and get my kids in trouble for things they do, even though I realize right now that it's beyond demanding, especially because of all these crazy influences from the internet. I've cut him off the internet unless I'm right there watching it with him. But what I was saying is it's hard that when I'm moving my arms that I can smell myself. That's so disgusting. I didn't put deodorant on after I took a shower 2 days ago. But before that, I didn't have to take a shower for like 4 days. I'm so fucking... My girlfriend says not to say suffering from depression, that I'm battling it all the time, which is the truth, but damn, I'm not doing a good job at it right now, I don't think. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who can find a way to say that I'm doing a good job, and yeah, so. But then kids today nowadays get trophies for participation, so let's find a way to justify what I'm doing being battling. I don't think I'm effectively battling anything at the moment. Not in my status. I've been in so much therapy, I have no reason to be like this, in my opinion. But the case is, back to Methylene Blue. I expect that's going to solve all my problems.
Methylene Blue?
Ryder, come on now. Please, can you please behave? So anyways, I hope that silence is good enough discipline right there, man. I have a hard time disciplining my kids when I can't discipline myself all the time to stay fresh and smelling good and keep my house up. Come on, man. Isn't that hard? How is it that's hard, dude? If you want to be a fair mother and a fair parent and you want to be a righteous human being, first of all, I don't feel like I'm doing a good job. I feel like I'm failing altogether 100%. Not 100%, but pretty fucking a large amount, man. I'm failing. I'm failing a large amount in doing what I'm supposed to be doing in a lot of categories as an individual human being, as a mother, as whatever the hell. So, grandma, I mean, we can name 1,000 things, and I'm sure there's a million people who can find ways to justify the fact that I'm battling instead of suffering, or, well, I don't know what other good words we could think of. But I'm sure there's out there, and if you really listen to this video, please let me know. But this is a long video. And so the case is, I'm jumping all over the place, but people should be able to follow me. I'd be able to follow me. And I've been in so much therapy. That for sure, I haven't caught enough. That for sure, the majority of my therapists, all of my therapists, I try to believe and trust, I trust and believe all my therapists did follow me. And there's no way they did it, because I'd stop in mid-sentence and forget what I was saying, even as a kid, and I'd say, if you were listening to me, then what the hell was I saying? If you were really paying attention to what I was saying, then you should know what I was trying, where I was at when I quit talking. Or even I would say sometimes, then you should know what I was trying to say. And so they always did, except when I was an adult, and it wasn't, maybe, I don't know, not quite 10 years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I was in therapy at Mojave Mental Health. And some dude, gosh, I wish I could remember his name, but he was a tall, slender, I don't know the right words to say nowadays because everybody's so damn hypersensitive. Are we supposed to say black or African American or what? I mean, I can't even talk to people. I made a comment to one of my relatives about their partner, or I was on the phone with their partner. I don't remember how it went, man, but it was so claustrophobic and so stressful because I said that she was from whatever country I thought she was from, but really in the end I was discombobulated because I became so hypersensitive about the subject of saying something about somebody's race, incorrectly addressing a race by name, that and the topic is just so uncomfortable, but I have an uncomfortable feeling with them too because it feels like they think that I'm racist. And so the case is that I'm sure, because I've been accused of that, and so by at least one of them, and so the case is that's not important. I'm over it, but I get hypersensitive and feel hypochondriac and like don't get real fucking like I'm walking onto eggshells. I don't want to say nothing wrong, and I had addressed the situation is that I was talking to a really close family member of mine, and we were talking about child abuse that we suffered. And we both suffered extreme child abuse, and I do believe she experienced way more extreme child abuse in all manners. She suffered from way more than I did, which is a lot. And so we were talking about that, and we have an extensive history till when we were both underage minors. And so I'm older than her, but I'm, not that much older, and I've known her since she was a very young girl, and so I know the family really intensely, and that's all there is to it. And so the case is that we were talking about these things, and she mentioned to me that this other relative has not had the ability, really, she doesn't have the ability to relate, and she didn't go through that shit. That didn't happen in her family. And I am under the impression she was born here in America, but obviously to me, somewhere like in the recent ancestry, her parents or her parents' parents, like my stepdad's family, I consider them my blood family. They don't talk to me because that's fucking, the whole situation's weird. That's just so weird. You can grow up with some people your whole life, almost like your whole childhood, and then once your parents split up, like that family's not your family anymore. It's just the weirdest fucking thing I've ever met in my life, seen in my life, but one of them. So anyways, the case is that I said, well, the reason I was saying anything about my stepdad's family was because his mom, her parents were from Mexico. She was straight up Mexican. I don't care if she was considered a Chicana because she was born in America, but her family, her parents were from Mexico. That doesn't matter to me. She was straight up like, she was American altogether, but she was also full-blooded Mexican. Like, don't get crazy. My grandma cooked tortillas and made Mexican food all day long, and she didn't cook no mashed potatoes ever that I could remember in my entire life, now that I'm thinking about that, dude. And I remember people getting sick. My sister got sick, and she was putting bags with hot tomatoes and I don't know what the fuck else on her feet, okay? So, come on now. And so it's just not a joke. So I was... And my stepdad's father, Grandpa Toto, who I don't even know, he was mean to everybody. I don't know if anybody ever felt like he was their grandfather. But the case is, he was from Mexico. So, come on now. I don't know what the problem is. But anyways, I decided that this relative must not have... I said it's because she... I don't know if I said it wrong. I do believe she was from America, like born and raised here. Either way, she's an American. I'm not saying nothing shitty like that. But the case is, I think I said, and it's not funny, it's embarrassing. I think I said it's because she wasn't raised here or because she's from the Philippines or some shit like that, dude. I don't know what the fuck I said. And then I said something like, but that's not what I thought. I never thought she was like Filipino. I thought she was Samoan. Like, I I don't know what, but I got all claustrophobic and dumb fucked and just fucked it all up. And so I don't remember why I was saying that now. But I hate when I do that. I obviously medicated, you know. I'm a medical cannabis patient. So anyways, I don't know why I got off on that kick. Anyways, back to the methylene blue. Back to the methylene blue. So I got turned on to this methylene blue by a video I watched, and I don't know the name, but if it ever becomes important, I'll tag it into this video, okay? Except I should remember the guy's name that he mentions all the time, but I haven't looked him up. But I know his last name is Lawrence, and it's L-A-U, I believe, not W. And so there's a doctor. So yeah, he's a doctor who did a study about this. And the guy that I watched, that I can't remember his name, that I'll link in the video eventually if I need to, is, or I'll link it in further future videos, because I'm making these videos for myself, because I have all faith in this new methylene blue stuff that I found out about. And so I ended up watching a video. I wish I could figure it out. I ended up watching, but I'll remember what it is, because this video is just for myself anyways. So, because I don't anticipate that people are going to watch this video all the way like this for 31 minutes, and so, or ever watch it at all. And so the case is that, I'm thinking about thumbnails, even though I don't have hardly any experience in that. So the case, and I feel this hair on my fucking face that's got to be out of there. I have a laser hair removal machine, and I don't use it. This is the most retarded shit I've ever met in my life. So anyways, I didn't realize I could do it once a week. I thought I could only do it once a month, and I think that's what bummed me out, and now I'm still not doing it. It makes no sense. Except that I feel like I'm suffering from depression instead of battling it. And so you know how many laser tattoo removal treatments I've had on that? I don't even know, like, shit, like three, maybe 4. And one time I tried to use lemon, like my kid's dad told me a long time ago, about 20 years ago to do. And I freaking used it on part of the eyebrow on the left eye, and it took off like 2/3 of the eyebrow, and that was just from lemon. I don't know why I didn't do that again, or don't get one of my friends to do it or something like that. That's just stupid. Especially the dude that I was friends with that ended up robbing my house. Not my whole house, thank God, but a lot of stuff from me, apparently. That sloping face still. I let him do a tattoo on me, and the first one was just, I don't know what the fuck happened, but he fucked me all up. I could have got him to do this with lemon. I don't know why I didn't do that. So we don't think of those things at the time, I guess. And so the case is that I see things, and like I noticed my tattoo, and so I just had to speak on it. I don't know, because I'm thinking one day somebody might listen to this video, but you guys, I can't even imagine that's true. So why am I talking like that? So this is a video for myself, in hopes and anticipation that someday somebody will care. I watched a video last night, and I don't remember. Oh, it was the story of Regina who? Louise. Regina Louise. And it was a true story. And it was on through the 80s, 90s, and like in 2003, I think it was the big, like the ending of the story or something like that. But just so you know, the what was it? The life of Regina Louise? Yeah. Uh-huh. And she was, see, now I forgot what the fuck I was saying again. What was I saying about Regina Louise before that? Mm-hmm. Oh, she wrote a story about her life, so if anybody ever cares. Oh, she said she just wanted to be somebody's someone. And this woman, it was a true story about her childhood and her whole, like, growing up, the most important part of her life in this kind of situation, and whatever the case is. And she said in the video she just wants to be somebody's someone. And that's what she named the book that she wrote. And so I guess that's a real book by Regina Louise. I don't know what her last name is. Somebody's Someone would be the book that we watched the movie about yesterday. And so if I ever am important enough to be more than one person, somebody, someone, I mean, outside my children, if I ever get to be anybody, somebody, someone outside my children and my offspring altogether, or any of my blood relatives, which I don't, They don't have anybody like that except my little brother who's retarded and thinks that he can save the whole world. That's kind of crazy. But he's saving my daughter right now. My daughter's on drugs and there's just too much drama. So anyways, I don't want anybody to give her money when she's on drugs. And unfortunately, I can't control everybody. No. This whole slopey face is making a problem for me, man. So anyways, the bottom line is, I'm telling the stories because I'm hoping one day I'm more than one person, somebody, someone. In case. Anyways, the case is, the methylene blue, for me, this is the video for me. Okay, so, I'm anxious to use this methylene blue, but I have to have my whole body clear of anything that could be serotonin inhibitors, or like, the way I translate it is to being a serotonin provoker, like something that something that spawns or provokes serotonin into being developed more. So, not simple shit like apparently the truth is if I sit here and do this, eventually that's going to cause me to have more serotonin. Someone's at my door, that stresses me out. Nobody has permission to be here. I even have a notice on my door that says, don't fucking knock unless I know you're coming. Don't knock unless you have an invitation to be here. That's what it says. And they don't respect me. And my door's not even fucking locked. Who is it? Who is it? Who's this bitch? She's in a white top. She's managing something. I don't know who she is. She's looking across the street. She stopped. Literally stopped. She's looking across the street. What is this bitch doing? I felt like she put something at the door. I thought I heard it. I'm not opening the fucking door. I don't know who she is. It doesn't look like a suspicious man. I mean, a suspicious vehicle. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna look in a minute. I don't know why she was here or who she is. Only the bottom lock was locked, but my son's lucky that lock was locked. Why did she even touch my fucking door? This fucking bitch. Who the fuck was she? She didn't leave a fucking card. Look at this shit. This is no joke. It says, don't knock without an invite. Who was this fucking woman, man? I didn't try to see who she was because I thought she left a card or some fucking something, man. Where did this bitch go? I would have totally seen who it was if I didn't think they left a card. Who is this broad? And why the fuck? Well, I see why she was looking down the street. There's like a suspicious looking truck that's parked funny, like it's watching something, but I don't think there's anybody in the truck. Any fucking ways. That makes me mad that I didn't see who it was. Well, I didn't ask. Man, I thought they left a note on the door. I heard a knock or a notice on my door, like a fucking noise. It's obviously in this video. And I don't know who that was. Huh. My yard is, I live at the golf course, dude. And look at this shit. I shouldn't have that shit in the front yard. Not by any means. I wonder if it was like my landlord. Not my landlord, but maybe somebody serving a paper that says clean your fucking front yard up, bitch, or you have to move. I hope it didn't say I have to move. And so, anyways, I'm sure I'll figure that out eventually, or maybe not, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but it's not going to stress me out right now. So, otherwise, what was I saying? The methylene blue. So a little while ago, because Ryder's done time. Well, no, see, I shouldn't even. This is just my own video. So Ryder and I decided we both think the bump on my arm has gone down. And I've made videos before where when I started taking methylene blue.
Can you tell me what this says?
I can't really see the bump right now, the way my skin is.
Can you tell me what it says?
Yes. Can you hold up a minute, please?
Yeah.
I don't know. There we go. Can I see the little bump with this phone? I want to be able to
Are
see
you
that.
still recording?
Yeah.
How long have you
Okay,
been
there's the
recording?
bump. I don't know, like 40 minutes. That's a long time, huh?
Yeah.
I thought I heard those people leave a card, so I didn't open the door because I didn't know who they were. And then they didn't leave a card. It was a woman with blonde hair. I hope she was here to deliver me money, that, you know, because money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected places. Money is my friend. Money loves me. Healing loves me. So I listen to affirmations all the time, and I think that's helping and changing my life. So Ryder and I decided, I hope he's not lying to his mom, that it feels smaller. I'm dying to get this stuff in my mouth and be able to orally ingest this medication, but I have to have everything that's serotonin provoking basically out of my life, out of my body. So, what was that noise? Did you hear a noise?
And wait a second, where did this pen come from?
Probably Amy's.
Will you read it?
I can't see, Mel. Santa's coming. Santa OMG. Santa's coming. Santa, exclamation point. OMG, exclamation point. Santa's
Will
coming.
you read it again?
What the heck?
What?
You sit on a throne of lies.
What?
I don't know. That's what it says.
I thought it says.
That's freaking wild. And it's decorated all cute like a Santa snowman, like a Santa scene with snowmen and shit.
Yeah.
I can't read what that says, but this says you sit on a throne of lies or something like that, right? And then it says, what, is this a different one again? I am, what the fudge is this about? Hold on here, I gotta turn the light on. Flashlight, here we go. Okay. Oh, I can't, just because the flashlight's on, I can't read it off the phone. Okay, it says, I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins. Smiling is my favorite. Oh, wow. Santa, OMG, Santa's coming. You sit on a throne of lies. I am a cotton-headed ninny muggins. Smiling is my favorite. Oh, Santa, OMG, Santa's coming. Same thing. You sit on a throne of lies. Wow, what the hell is that about? It says elf and all related characters and elements of copyright sign and New Line Productions, Inc., in parentheses, S23 or something, I think. Innovative Designs, F10105/23L 714405, made in China. Sounds like they're taking over the world. And if I said that, when I said that, it felt like I was saying a spell. Anyways, so the methylene blue, you can't really see here. Maybe you saw the bump right there. Okay. I don't know. I asked my son to close his eyes and feel it because he hadn't seen the blue on me. And of course, he had to open his eyes right when he was starting to touch it. So I think that gives him a preconceived idea of what, even if it's in the back of his mind, of what he thinks the right answer is, So I wanted him to feel it without that. But I'm hoping this is going to be a major answer to my issues, and I'm basically at like 11 o'clock on 3 minutes. Officially 40, is that right? 48 hours. 48 hours headed in the right direction. And I'm going to make sure that I'm not taking magnesium, or I was taking ashwagandha, and I was turning off my flashlight. And just a lot of different things like vitamins. Oh, Depakote. I shouldn't take Depakote if I'm using methylene blue. And so there's just several things that I've been using that I shouldn't be. And so I'm stopping all those things. Excuse me. Thank you. And so it's been 48 hours now, and that's a good note for my personal self. Not that I'm ever going to really want to watch this whole video. And okay. So Ryder, I'm not going to pay attention right now. You better stop. And so, anyways, I'm about to put another few drops of this methylene blue on my skin, because I would really like to stop, Mule. Stop it! You don't get to play around on the TV on the video right now. Stop it, buddy. Don't be goofy. So, anyways, the case is, God, I'm stinky. The case is that. Stop it, Mule. Come on, let me finish. The case is that you're in trouble. The case is that I can't think. Stop it. Oh, so I use it topically because I'm dying to use it. And the case is that you better stop. Your turn. I love you. I love my baby. The mama's boy. I poked your eye out. I'm sorry. Let me rub it for you. You're so silly and goofy. Oh, my ears just stop. What are you doing? Knock that shit out. This little kid. Okay. So that stuff's gonna cure everything, even my face. Okay, you guys, we love you.